Tula, Nkosazana daughter featuring Nkosazana daughter Angelic, a young star on this beautiful song. And I do hope that you enjoyed. Do remember that you are still tuning in to the lit. Comes in the small DJ Maparisa Nala Tula featuring Angelic Nkosazana daughter, young star guitars on this beautiful one. I do hope that you enjoyed. Do remember that you are still tuning in to the lit and live right here on Shyne Bright Radio. It is your infotainment hub. Yes, it is exactly 12 minutes to the next top of the hour. I made a promise and I'm about to keep the promise that I made. I told you that we're going to be having a very interesting conversation with an upcoming hip hop artist who is going to be taking us through his musical journey, telling us where he started and about his latest release. So he's going to be taking us through how he writes his songs, everything that you need to know about him. So, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome in studio Soney Ladesh. Hi, Soney.
Hello, how are you?
How are you doing?
I'm good.
I'm fine as well. For those who are listening there at home, they don't know who Soney is. Just quickly, just introduce yourself.
Soney Ladesh, I'm an artist from Mankweng.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, although we also at Mankweng, it's Kanamo Polokwane, Limpopo.
Masaita Tef.
Yeah, Masaita Chef.
All right. So now we're starting, and I have just a few. I'm not going to interrogate you. I just want you and I to have a conversation about your music journey. Out of all the genres, Soney, you chose hip hop. Where did the love of hip hop and pursuing it as a career start for you?
It actually started when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Say 10 years, 9 years back.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
I've been doing this
Sure.
quite a while. Although it wasn't a matter of choice in terms of the genre.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first genre that made me feel like I could tell my story without having limits. Growing up, I connected with a lot of artists who spoke about real life struggles, their ambition, relationships, and where they come from. So hip hop gave me a voice, and that's what put me in.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Somebody on the TikTok live says "Hala Tupac." Vocal Tip says "Hala Tupac." All right, so it was something that you found interest and you loved it. You were like, "This is what I'm going to do." So currently, the trending genre in the province or in the country is the gombo. So do you see yourself being versatile, doing in genres like Lukompo or Tupac? Why?
No, definitely, I see myself doing comp. Like I'm not the type of artist who wants to stay in one box.
Sure.
My foundation is hip hop,
Mm-hmm.
but I also blend like trap and Afro sounds.
Definitely.
So if I step into another genre like Lokom, it
Mm-hmm.
won't just be because it's trending.
Mm.
It has to feel natural and fit into who I am as an artist.
So you refer to hip hop as you said it's your ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what motivates you, or what do you love the most about hip hop? And or in the other genres, you would say, I don't step, it can't really be my ground, for certain reasons that you have. So I want to know what is that one thing that you love the most about hip hop, even you're referring to it as your ground.
Storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing, the first be storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Like with hip hop,
Okay.
I can tell what I feel, how I feel,
Mm-hmm.
without working and stuff and so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so hearing artists speak about things I could relate to made me realize music could be more than just entertainment. Yeah, it could be a way to inspire young people or people in general and tell the truth. Yeah, so
I hear you saying music can be more than just entertainment. So currently, are you pursuing music as a full-time career, or is still something you're doing every now and then?
no, it's actually both a passion and a career.
Mm-hmm.
I'm building towards full time. I take it very serious,
Mm.
like because I believe in my talent. where it can take me, every release, every opportunity. I feel like it's a step closer to my goal. Yeah, so
I know with every artist, whether it's Lakombo and Stepe, there's nicknames. There's a story behind the nicknames. So I want now, I want you to take us through the story behind your nickname story or your stage name, Soney Ladesh. Where does that come from? Nulikai, or is it a name that you were given by your friends, family? How did that come about?
Yeah, that question. I never really thought of, I can't say I have like an answer for the question, but I'll just say, I see myself as like, what's that? Dash. I wrote the word dash. Dash, anyway, it's over.
Yes.
Say from being sour or whatnot, to a bit sweeter or whatnot. I feel like that's me. That's where I come in. So yeah, Kela Dash. I'm like the Dash.
I told you there's a very interesting story.
The Sony part, it's more like reference to Sony, the company.
Okay, so you were like, nah, let me attach the two.
Yeah, but it's not even written like the company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is exactly 6 minutes.
Like it just sounded right. There's no, deeper meaning behind it.
Okay. Yeah. It is exactly 6 minutes before 2 o'clock, and we are still having a conversation with Soney Ladesh. You're not dash when you mix gin and something, dash, not dash, that you use there. Joining me in studio, taking us through his music journey, and where did he develop the passion for hip hop. So now I want to know, you've released an EP, not long, you released, you call it, surprise. But now I want to know, how do you write your songs, Sonny? Before we get into your latest release, how do you write your songs? Where do you get your motivation? Do you dream about your songs? Or when you write your songs, it's something that you're going through? Because you can express yourself.
Yeah, my writing process. Okay, most of the time I do write, sometimes I don't write. Okay. Most of my inspiration comes from real life stories. Yeah. Sometimes it's my own experiences. Sometimes it's what people around me are going through. Usually I start with a beat, I find a feeling. Yeah. Yeah, and then I build around the feeling and the story around the beat. Then I know the lyric. I'll know the lyrics are ready when I can listen back. Sure. To the whole thing and feel like, this is it. Yeah, that's when. Then I record, give you all a good song.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So I want to know, growing in Mankweng, how did that shape your career? And I know it's not that easy because there's lack of the facilities dedicated to the needs of upcoming artists. So how did that shape you to be who you are today? Like no back in the day when you started at high school. I'm pretty sure you didn't have a studio, you didn't know much about recording studios, the recording labels. So how did growing up in a village, Mankweng, shape your career in music?
One thing I'd say, in resilience. Like it taught me a lot of resilience. Coming from Mankweng, like it's hard. You learn to work with what you have, and you just gotta keep pushing, even if the resources are limited.
Sure.
Yeah, so it just keeps me grounded and reminds me why I started.
Very interesting. So I want to know, so far, I know, being an upcoming artist, it's not easy. I want you to take us through those challenges you are facing as an upcoming artist, and some of them, how do you deal with them and keep focus and stay focused despite all of those. I know sometimes they can be discouraging and feel like you can be like taking alone every day, go for so much 3 months without being booked. but how do you then deal with the negativity, the challenges, and keep going?
The challenge uh, is not finding gigs,
Sure.
not being able to find gigs or not being booked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes even when you get booked, when you get there, sent to perform, things just go wrong.
Sure.
There's changes out of nowhere and what not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there, you will get there. I didn't want to take it out.
Please.
Yeah, but the biggest challenge would be getting your music heard.
Mm.
Yeah, in a crowded industry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing is funding. Things
Mhm.
like promotion, their content, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Although I deal with all those things just by staying consistent, learning every day, and focusing on what I can control.
Your latest project, Manifesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cream, the cherry on top.
Yeah.
Take us through it. What is the project about? What can the listeners, I always say, on all streaming platforms, what can they find? And then what's your favorite song? Manifesting. Just that.
Okay. Before I start,
Yeah.
you noticed I got like it. I
Yes.
have my producer sitting there.
What a high.
Yeah, my producer, the person who worked with me in the whole EP. Yeah, produced the whole EP. She had the same vision.
Mm.
Yeah, so my EP, it's about like the vision,
Mm-hmm.
the faith. It's
Mm-hmm.
about faith also. It's about ambition.
Yeah.
It's about believing in something before you can physically see it.
Mm.
Yeah, like throughout the project, I mostly talk about growth. I talk about challenges. I talk about dreams.
Mhm.
I talk about the mindset it takes to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
So I want listeners to hear the journey and hopefully see parts of their own story in it. Yeah.
Before I ask you, Jorge, what's that one tune from Manifesting you'd play for somebody who's never heard it before? First, we're gonna play the song. But before we do that, what has been your best performance so far? Lord, every time when you look back, you're like, I have to keep on going. I believe, or in moments like this, they're made for me. So far, what has been your best performance?
Honestly, every time I perform and see people reacting to my music is special.
Okay.
Like, so I feel like every performance is special. Knowing that something I created connects with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the best feelings I can have as an artist.
Oh, so you don't have a specific or
Not really. Like,
not really.
Yeah, not really. Like I take like getting all my performances. I perform like it's my last.
Yeah.
So all of them, I feel like I can't tell. Maybe my fans, or
Yeah.
they can say, "You see there, I wish I be there."
It's exactly a minute after 2 o'clock. We're about to wrap up our conversation here with Soney Ladesh, the Dasher, who's about to bless us with one track from Manifesting. But before we get into that, so what is that one track in order you want? Somebody who's never heard your music before, somebody who's never played your song. When you go experience you, which song from Manifesting would you want to bless them with?
I would say the actual title of the EP, Manifesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's the title track and it represents the whole message of the project.
Mm-hmm.
Although it speaks about vision, it speaks about belief, pushing through no matter where you come from.
Sure.
It introduces me as an artist, my mindset, my journey, all in one song.
Yeah.
Like if someone listens to that track first, I think they'll understand exactly what Soney Ladesh stands for, the type of music I make. Yeah.
All right. As we wrap up our conversation, Sonny, where can the listeners of Shyne Bright Radio find you on your socials? Where can they stream your music in case somebody's listening on your the EP? As curious as I am right now, because I was like, no, I'm not listening to it. I want to listen to it together with the listeners of Shyne Bright Radio. So where can they find you on your socials?
Okay. On Facebook, the You can find me on Facebook as Soney Ladesh, at Soney Ladesh. By the way, those who don't know how to write my name, it's Soney
Yes.
Soney space Ladesh, Soney Ladesh on Facebook. Yeah, also Instagram. I'm also Soney Ladesh, even on TikTok. And then in terms of where they can get my music, the EP, or all the songs I've released, it's available on all platforms: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, yeah, Amazon, everywhere. You can find it.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Soney, for coming through, for blessing us with your music journey. We're wishing you nothing but the best as you go forth. Brian, I hope from today, after you walk out of this door, you're going to get the bookings, your music will be streamed. As Shyne Bright Radio would like to wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Oscar call. All right. 3 minutes after 2 o'clock, here's a beautiful song from Soney Ladesh with Manifesting. Enjoy.